Hey, it's Elijah. Thanks for tuning in to this post-debate commentary between Trump and Kamala Harris. It was a very good debate. I'm going to say hands down, Trump tore Kamala up inside of this debate. She really could not go anywhere except for what I thought she was going to go to, which was try to appeal to people's emotions. When it came to abortion, just like I expected her to, she went to a far extreme situation for abortion. She went exactly to where I thought she was going to go to. Actually, she said the abortion and relating to a child or a teenager getting pregnant by a family member, which, like I said, is less than 1% of all abortions. She definitely went there to appeal to the emotions of women and talking about bloody and all this other kind of stuff. And she also avoided her record. You know, even if anything came close to her record as a prosecutor, she definitely sidestepped. I don't even think it came up. But I think it would have been great for Trump to have brought that up, but he didn't really need to because he had so much other ammunition against her in this debate. And I also mentioned foreign policy. She couldn't go to foreign policy. She had to divert back to dictatorship and all these things to stir people's emotions, these ideas of threats to democracy, just to appeal to emotion. She really couldn't go to any type of policy. She mentioned she said that she supported Israel's right to defend itself and to negotiate a two-state solution, which we all know that is just a vicious cycle. How many presidents, how many times have that people tried to do that with Israel and Palestine and the Palestinians? She knows that that's just a talking point, okay? So she couldn't go anywhere on foreign policy. She definitely was stuck on immigration because she really diverted that question to a whole nother thing. I don't think Trump should have brought up the people eating dogs or eating pets, the Haitians eating pets, even though I did look up that particular story, and there were reports that there was a Haitian man in Springfield who was caught chopping off the head of a goose or a duck and skinning it to eat it, you know. And there was another story of someone who did kill a cat and ate the cat. They weren't sure if that was a Haitian or an immigrant or a migrant, wherever they want to call them now. They don't want to say illegal immigrants, so they say migrant. So those were two stories. They were just not verified stories, but they were out in Springfield. So I did look those up, but I don't think he should have brought that up. I think that's just something that he just gave away to the media to really pounce on him on that. So he should have left that alone. But every other topic and policy, Trump really gave it to Kamala Harris. There were a couple times Kamala was getting ready to lose it. I mean, she was about to break down. I think if it wasn't for the commercial breaks, for her to catch her breath, she probably would have been much more rattled. I imagine during the commercial breaks that, you know, she was able to, you know, recover herself a little bit. I noticed they both did have notes there at the table, and I did notice Kamala sure looking down at her notes a few times to really help her from tripping up, okay? Because what can she really say, okay? Every single time she got an opportunity, she tried to appeal to people's emotions. That's it. She appealed to the racist things, even though the thing about Trump, what he should have done when they mentioned first she says she's Indian, now she says she's black. I think Trump should have expounded more on that. The fact that Kamala really did say that she was the first Indian American the first time, right? Then she came back to say now she runs for president, campaigning when she's around black people, she says she's African American. So I think Trump should have just said, I don't care, which he did a good job when he says, look, I don't care what she is. I'm just addressing what she said. And I think Kamala has to be held accountable for what she said. She chose not to mention anything about being African American until she was around African Americans, because when she wasn't around African Americans, she did say that she was the first Indian American, candidate. And so I think Trump should have did better and call her out on that. I think the the hosts, I think they were pretty fair overall. Though they did try to snag in a couple things to help Kamala, I don't think they did extreme to help her out too much. So anyway, this was a great debate. I'm going to say Trump definitely won this. As soon as the debate was over, the media did what I thought it was going to do. Spin everything to make it look like Trump probably lost, or they immediately start putting out the pet eating thing, all that stuff. So the media is going to do its thing, but I think the people who watched this debate tonight knows that Trump definitely outpaced Kamala by leaps and bounds. So anyway, that's my take on the debate tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm going to go back and review a couple of things inside the debate that I thought were interesting. And if there's anything worthwhile, I'll bring it back up on another post. But thank you, like, subscribe, and share. Again, this is commentary from someone from Oakland, California. So if you listen to the media or you listen to all these commentaries from all these other people from all these different other states who have never been to Oakland, who wasn't here when she was around, who they have no idea who Kamala Harris is outside of the media, just know they can't know what they're talking about. But the people here in this city, Oakland, California, where Kamala Harris did all of her work, where she was the prosecutor and the attorney general here in our face, in our county, where we are the ones in the courtroom, we're going to have the best insight when it comes to Kamala Harris. And we here in Oakland, in different parts of California, did not support her ever, because she did. And myself, I've done more in the last 10 years in the community, to serve the community in just 10 years, than she has done in her entire lifetime. I know little old ladies and other people, Sister Marianne, and all these other people who I know who have actually done things to help the people in the community. Kamala Harris was a prosecutor. This is her whole record. But anyway, have a good night. And like I said, like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.